What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to scrape products from Amazon automatically by creating a simple workflow in N8N. Let's get started. In N8N, I've created a workflow that I've renamed to Amazon Product Scraper. And here, we're going to start by adding a trigger. I'm going to choose a manual trigger over here. Now, to scrape products from Amazon, I'm going to use this tool called Apify. Apify is an incredible tool that you can use to scrape any website and automate projects. To get 30% off your first subscription to this tool, just use the link in the description to sign up and create your account. And after creating your account, head over to Apify store over here. And then here, we're going to search for the website that we like to scrape. So in our case, we like to scrape products from Amazon. So I'll search for Amazon Products Scraper. Click on search. Here you can see we have over 500 tools that we can use to scrape products from Amazon. So I'm going to use this tool right here. So I'll open this tool on a new tab. And this is a tool that we're going to use to scrape products from Amazon. So all you have to do is add the Amazon category or the product URL over here. So in our case, we're adding the category. And then we'd like to scrape 10 products from this category. So to do that, I'll click on start right here to scrape the product. And here you can see that our actor is running and getting our data. Let's give it a second for it to complete scraping products for us. Here you can see we succeeded in scraping 10 products from the keyboard category right here. So we got the title of the products right here, got the unique ID of the product, the brand, star rating, reviews count, picture, the product category, description, price, and the URL over here. So now instead of having to manually scrape the products right here in Apify, we can create a workflow that scrapes the products automatically and then add the products to a spreadsheet. To do that, in our tool right here, you can see we're adding the product or category URL over here. In Google Sheets, I've created a spreadsheet that I've renamed to Amazon Product Scraper. In this spreadsheet, I've created a sheet that I've renamed to Product URL. Here, we're going to add the product or the category URL over here that we like to scrape and use this URL to scrape products from Amazon. So in our workflow, we're going to get our sheet with the product URL. So I'll search for Google Sheets right here and click on Google Sheets. Here I'll click on Get Roles in Sheet Node. Here you'll need to create your credential to connect your account to N8N. So to do that, just click on Sign In with Google right here. Then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to N8N, and your connection will be created. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close this right here. And here we're going to find our document, which is this document right here, Amazon Product Scraper. And here we're going to find our sheet, which is going to be the product URL sheet. Then I'll click on Execute Step right here to get our URL. So we got our URL right here for our category. So here I renamed this node to Get Product or Category URL. Then here I'll click on Rename. Then here we're going to now scrape the products using Apify. So I'll search for Apify right here and click on Apify. Here you'll need to install it first if you haven't installed it yet. Then after installing it, click on the Run an Actor node. Here you'll need to create your new credential to connect your account to N8N. To do that, just click on Connect My Account right here. And then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to N8N, and your connection will be created. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close this right here. Then here we're going to run an actor, and I'll choose a recently used actor. And here we're going to find our actor right here, which is this actor over here. Then here we're going to add our JSON over here. To get our JSON, I'll go back to our tool where it says Manual in JSON, click on JSON. And here we're going to copy this JSON. And then here we're going to paste our JSON right here. So now instead of having to manually add the product category link over here, we're going to map it right here. And then here we like to scrape 10 products from this category. So to do that, here I'll click on Execute Step right here. You can see it's executing our node. Let's give it a second. It'll complete scraping our products. Here you can see that our node was executed successfully. And here we succeeded in scraping our products from Amazon right here. And we got our default dataset ID right here. So now to get our products, here I'll search for Apify again, then click on Apify. And here this time around I'm going to click on the Get Dataset Items node right here. And we're going to map our data set ID right here. So I'll map it over here. And I'll click on execute step right here to get our products. You can see our node was executed successfully, and we got our 10 items right here. For each product, we're getting the title, URL, the unique ID right here, the price, if it's in stock, the brand, the author, stars, thumbnails, here, features, all this information right here about the product. Here, I renamed this node to Amazon Product Scraper, and here I renamed this node to Get Amazon Products. And then here I'll click on rename. So now with our products over here, we can go ahead and add the products to a Google Sheet. So in our spreadsheet, I've also created another sheet that I've named to Amazon Products right here. Here's where we're going to add our product data. So we're going to add this unique ID right here, brand, title, description, stars, reviews counts, category, price, and the product URL right here. So now to add our products to our spreadsheet over here, in our workflow, I'll search for Google Sheets and click on Google Sheets. Here, I'll click on the append row in sheet node. Here we're going to find our documents, which is this document right here, and our sheet is going to be the Amazon products sheet. And here we're going to map our values to our columns in our spreadsheet. So we're going to start with this ID right here, and we're also going to map the brand, title, and for the description, here you can search for description right here. You can see some of them do not have the description available right here. So we're going to add the stars. I'm going to map the stars, reviews count, so we're going to add the category. So for the category, I'm going to search category right here. The category right here. The price, we can add the price right here. We can map the price right here. And lastly, we're going to map the product URL right here. And then here, I'll click on execute step right here to add our products to our spreadsheet. You can see our node was executed successfully right here. So I renamed this node to Amazon Products. And then here I'll click on rename. Product is the brand, title, description, stars, reviews count, computer, category, price, and the product URL. These products right here. Here that we scraped using the keyboard category in our workflow right here. So our workflow works perfectly. So here we're adding the product URL or the category URL right here, and using the product or category URL to scrape these products from Amazon using this workflow right here. So here we're getting the product or category URL over here in this node. Here's the URL. Then we're using the URL to scrape the products using this tool in Apify. And then here we're getting the products and then adding the products to our spreadsheet. Right here, we're adding this unique ID, the brand, title, description, stars, reviews count, category, the price, and the product URL over here in our spreadsheet using this workflow that we created right here in N8N. So we can try testing our workflow to see how it works. To test our workflow in our product URL sheet, instead of keyboard, we can try another category like camera. And now to scrape and product using the camera category and add the products to a spreadsheet right here in our workflow, I'll click on execute workflow. Here, you can see that our workflow was executed successfully. So here we got our category URL, which was our camera. Then we use a URL to scrape products from Amazon. Then here we got our products. We got a total of 9 products. Then we added the products to our spreadsheet over here. So now when you open our spreadsheet, you can see we added 9 more products over here. Here's a unique ID of the product, brand, title, description, star rating, reviews count, category, price, and the product URL over here. Using these category URL, we script our products with our workflow over here. So our workflow works perfectly. Thank you for watching. Now, if you'd like me to create this workflow for you, or a workflow similar to this one, just click on the first link in the description to schedule a call with me. On the call, we'll discuss into details the workflow that you'd like me to create for you. And then I'll proceed to create the workflow for you. But if you enjoyed this video and you have a workflow or an AI agent in mind that you'd like me to create using N8N, just comment it down below in the comment section. I read all the comments, and if I land on your comment and I find it intriguing, I'll come back on a future video showing you how to create the entire workflow or AI agent from scratch using N8N. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.